It's going to be exciting for these families. It's going to be also maybe a little sad, because especially if it's their first time they're dropping their child off to college. But we're here to help support them to get them through the process.
In the days ahead of us, we're going to have nearly 5,000 students move into their coastal home. On Friday and Saturday, primarily our first-year students moving in. So these are students and families, for many, who've never experienced the move-in process at Coastal. All of these wonderful partners on campus who are working with us to make sure that we're moving students around easily, going through our wonderful drive-through check-in process, and what we always joke is kind of a NASCAR pit stop of move-in once they get right to the building. Prior to the pandemic, we did all of our centralized move-in process in one large facility, like a gymnasium. During the pandemic, not only did we not have the ability to put people in large spaces like that, but also we saw we could simply remove a step.
COVID forced our hands 2 years ago to do a drive-through process, and we love it. Our staff today have set up our tents here in the GG parking lot, which we'll be using Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. When they enter the GG parking lot, they'll go to tent number 1, which is kind of our welcome tent. We're going to ask for their express check-in pass. That confirms that they're here, they're at the right time, the right location, and then they'll move on to tent number 2, which is where they'll get their unloading pass and also a map to their community. And then they'll proceed to tent number 3, which is actually where they'll get their key. If they're a new student or transfer, they'll get their CNO card. We definitely ask for families to arrive no earlier than 15 minutes before their appointment. We ask them to limit the number of vehicles they have to 2. And then we also ask that if they are bringing 2 vehicles, that the student is in the first vehicle.
It's not going to be a first come, first serve that you might see at other campuses where they just kind of rush in all at once. We very clearly plotted out where students will be at each portion of our process. Only so many students are moving into Tradition Hall and Chanticleer Hall and Ingle Hall all at the same time.
Definitely plan for some weather. Umbrellas, if you have a poncho or a raincoat or rain boots, you might want to not have those packed in your actual boxes, but maybe have them separate. If there is lightning in the area within a certain radius of the university, we will have to stop check-in. This is a good plug for CCU Alert. Public safety would send out a notice if we have to stop check-in because of lightning in the area.
Our ChantiCREW volunteers are invaluable. To have a team of peers, quite often they're other first-year students or their second-year students. In some cases, we've got faculty members and academic administrators. How meaningful to show up on campus, nervous about what the first day is going to be, and one of my faculty is standing there helping me move in and reassure me that you're home. This day in particular, where emotions can be heightened and folks are very excited, but at the same time unsure, to be able to meet that as a caring, compassionate community means a great deal.